Alright. Hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are out there in the world, I hope you're all having a lovely day. I am Notes of the Archive, your librarian Ian VTuber, and we're back in Wuthering Waves. And yes, thank you for telling me, Shiru. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I know it's been already nearly 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I was not able to get around Wuthering Waves because there were other matters that I had to attend to. October is really not my month right now, but we're here, we're gonna finish the saga. And yes, I hope you're doing well, Shiru. Have you ever, oh, were you able to finish this part of the arc? Because I have not, and I have skipped so many days off of this. Primarily, no, I'm not gonna roll for Galbrina. I already rolled for her once. I decided not to roll for Galbrina. Primarily because I am saving for Chiyuan. Yeah, I love Chiyuan. I think I'm gonna vibe with Chiyuan. I'm gonna have a full arrow team. Besides, I already got Chisha. I mean, Galbrina seems awesome, but I'm gonna go with good old Chisha. You know. Like, look here. See, my podcast level is 0 since the start of everything. I literally have not done anything on this game. Except for this one step into the event. That's yeah. Didn't get you didn't get Iona over it. That's fine. You got Galbrina. Well, congrats. I hope she plays well. And there's so many events that I would love to participate in too. These all look so lovely. But yeah, I'm gonna hold back. I am going to hold back. Especially in this one, I barely get any out of this. Oh, they categorized all the events when I was out. All right. Okay. Galbrina is fast. I know. I mean, I think I believe you. I totally believe you. Faster. Alright, let's continue on with the story. Hopefully the story has, the entire map is fully rendered in, and there's no lag between me and the video cutscene. Yep, there's the lag. There it is.
This is the family antidote, made to suppress Leviathan's spiritual corruption. Take it now.
Her mouth isn't moving! No! No! The entire cinematic is ruined. But I'll take it.
As long as we can identify the problem, there's a way to fight back. You carry the Sentinel's power within you. That's keeping the corruption at bay for now. What's left are the hallucinations and whispers.
Okay, her mouth is actually moving now, so I'm glad. Alright, let's continue on.
I've learned about Leviathan's current state from Galbrina. The Thessalias have resisted the Threnodian for a century. Its whispers aren't undefeatable. We will defeat it.
I really like how the Thessalias are really just a key figure to the founding of Raguna, resisting the Threnodian and actually keeping the records of the true Sentinel alive. I do wonder why they didn't convince the Order, or maybe the Order was just too uptight with the form of the Sentinel being like half horse, half fish. But only the Thessalias know the truth. They probably didn't want to get into a power struggle with the Order. That's why they kept it hush-hush for now. And look at Cantarella. She really be looking like she's wearing a night... She looks like she's wearing a night dress. She really looks like she's wearing a night dress with all that. But, yeah. Oh, I'm drinking it now? Alright. So this is the worst case scenario you warned me about.
Leviathan needs a harbinger with enough influence to spread its gospel. You're the laureate of Raguna and the hero of heroes in Septimont. That's more than enough to be its first choice. Your path overlaps with Avidius. The Tidespawn are shaped by the harbinger's thoughts and memories. Neither the Thundering Mephis nor the Phalian Beringal are native to Rinascita. So...
You once said the Harbinger had to be corrupted by the Dark Tide. But I still don't show any signs of corruption.
I suspect the one corrupted might not be you.
Then who? Oh, it's Fleur de... Oh, it's Carthethia.
The Dark Tide, huh? I ate some back at the hunting grounds. It tasted kind of funky. It made me super sleepy. Ever since then, I've been having the weirdest nightmares.
Abby does carry the Dark Tide's frequency.
Abby must have absorbed many other frequencies. So while the Dark Tide's frequency lay in wait, it was masked by the others. It makes sense. You two share life and energy. As the primary in this bond, your frequency has been overriding Abby's. Leviathan planned for this.
Rover? Did I do something wrong?
You've always done great. Don't worry about it. Surely you and I are not gonna be the great antagonist of Rinascita's downfall.
We made a call when it mattered. I asked you to absorb the Dark Tide. We couldn't have known what it would become. You didn't do anything wrong.
I see. Well, I can go hungry, if I have to. But you better not get hurt.
The real threat is Leviathan. If we want to end this for good, we kill it and destroy its paradise.
This paradise sounds interesting. I think I
From what I
caught a
know,
glimpse of it.
Leviathan manifests its kingdom by flooding Rinascita with the Dark Tide. That's how it turns the real world into the journeying paradise. But we've already secured Raguna and Septimont. The Fabricatorium and the hunting grounds are both stabilized. So why is this paradise still there?
Everything you've done has slowed down or maybe even sealed off some of its pathways. That's why Leviathan is resorting to its final plan.
Yeah, here's the thing. Rinascita secured, Septimont secured, the Fabricatorium is secured, and, what was the last one? Because I don't think the Avenolium is secured. I think it's the Avenolium that remained. Yeah, the Avenolium still has, some bits of the Dark Tide on it.
This so-called divinity is more devious than humanity realizes. The paradise you saw is not of this world. It stands within the Dark Tide. Matriarch of Physalia, you have guarded this truth for over a century. Now, we need your insight.
I couldn't see the truth until the Threnodians' whispers finally quieted. Only then did those ancient records, once twisted beyond recognition, begin to make sense again. Leviathan was born from the shadows in our hearts, from our longing to connect and belong. It took the shape of a sea creature, because nothing frightens us more than the deep. It used faith to spread a spiritual plague. All the while, it has been feeding on our pains. Fear, despair, sorrow.
It's really just an evil of humanity. It's kind of like how Fate Grand Order's evils of humanities work. Kinda, in a sense.
Our ancestors believed Leviathan survived by absorbing these emotions. Little by little, it burrowed into Rinascita's collective unconscious.
Well, that explains the nightmares the citizens have been experiencing across town just several hours ago.
They said the dark tide is that subconscious made real. An ocean of shared trauma. That's why they called Leviathan the Master of the Deep.
I heard them. All those voices in the dark tide. And before I touched the gate, I felt it. Fear. Sorrow. Like it was pouring out of the people.
The stronger the conflict, the deeper the emotion it stirs. That's what shapes our memories and subconscious.
I like how brooding Galbrina is. She's literally like the Batman of Rinascita here.
That's why the playwright kept forcing Rinascita into conflict. Every tragedy, every struggle, it wasn't random. It was all to keep feeding Leviathan. The end times are drawing near. The Ragunesi cling to hopes of a blissful afterlife. Septimontians have long believed in another world that begins after death. Leviathan may have drawn from these subconscious beliefs, aligning with those desires to fabricate a false future and afterlife within the dark tide. The illusion of the journeying paradise.
If that's true, once the people's belief in the end times reaches its zenith, their consciousness will align entirely with Leviathan's vision. Like Gilberto, and the others who were fully corrupted.
Oh, am I lagging? Hang on. Let me just do a check real quick. Check. Trying to check everything, making sure everything is functional and operational. Check. Yep. Oh my word. My Twitch stream has a 30-second delay now. What is this? You might not understand, but I'm 30 seconds into the future. Oh, this is... Oh, no. They actually... Wait, why do I have 8 viewers? What is this? Wait, why do I have multiple viewers all of a sudden? Hello? Is someone there? Or are you guys am I getting view botted? I better not be getting view botted. But welcome to the stream anyways. I really appreciate it. But why am I 30 seconds into the future though? No, oh well, that doesn't matter. Right. Let's continue.
Its power of assimilation will grow stronger, until the line between imagination and reality vanishes. The journeying paradise will descend upon the world just as before.
Alright.
When it does, every soul in Rinascita will be unified under its control. No thoughts, no will, just blind devotion. No different from the Tidespawn.
Oh, okay. So this is 20... Okay, yeah. So I'm speaking 20 seconds into the future. Yeah, the connection is heavily desynced, unfortunately. So there's gonna be a 20-second lag in between streams. It doesn't matter if you're on YouTube or on Twitch. I mean, actually, YouTube's delay is kind of longer. It takes like 40 seconds? But in Twitch, there's a 20-second delay now. Like, what is this? Hang on. Let me refresh the pages real quick. Something's going on. Hello? Hang on. Yep, I'm 20 seconds into the future here on Twitch. Oh, well, I'm sorry about that, but I'll try to, yeah, expect expect your replies to be to be having a 20-second delay. I'm so sorry for that, really. So how do we fight Leviathan?
You saw it in the illusion. It cast aside the Sentinel's form and took on Cartetia's. That means the first step in her plan is complete. Leviathan is still watching the real world. Because of the mark of the Dark Tide, it can read your thoughts. So for now, we can't share the full plan with you.
Oh, I mean, that makes total sense.
But you must have sensed it by now. Your connection with Rinascita runs deeper than I, or even you, ever imagined. You're not just the harbinger of despair. You've become a vessel of Rinascita's hope. So go. Gather every last flicker of it. This is a hunt, yes. But it's also more than that. It's a war of spirit. Of light against shadow. Hope against despair. To take Leviathan down, our belief has to be unshakable. If there's doubt in your heart, then stop. A new path won't reveal itself, unless you're ready to walk it. For now, the dark tide in Raguna is under control. And I think I figured out what it plans to do next. Before the bells of Paradise ring, I'll buy you time. When you're ready, head to Septimont.
Alright, looks like we're flying to Septimont then.
Just like the playwright said, when the moment comes, everything, fiction and reality, past and future, will converge there.
Sounds like a whole cluster heck. And there she goes. What? Wait, am I tripping? I swear I'm tripping. Like, am I being view botted? I'm getting like 5 slots on the view count and now it's just going up and down. What is this? Twitch okay? This is so weird. Okay, maybe I should ignore the viewer count for now. All right. Okay, before I go, yeah, I gotta go, Cantarella. You look mighty fine for a guardian of Raguna. Hope you take care of yourself out there. Members of the Visalia will relocate to Everado Vault. When I meet with Carlotta and the others, I'll relay what we've learned about Leviathan. As for the Harbinger matter, I'll keep that confidential to prevent further panic. That's likely why the Discord Slayer has kept it quiet. From what I understand of Leviathan, it chose you not because it can control you, but to hinder your progress. But looking into your eyes, I see no matter the obstacle, you won't stop moving forward. I have some questions I wanted to ask of you. There are still some ancient records I have yet to fully decipher. If you're interested, I'll share what I can. The records say that since the dawn of civilization, Leviathan, under the guise of Imperator, wormed its way into the Renascitans' faith and thought. When discovered by the Sentinel, Leviathan hastily unleashed the first Dark Tide, attempting to harvest the civilization. In the battle, the Sentinel was assimilated by the Sphenodian, but in doing so, Imperator bound Leviathan, entrusting the first relic to the first Primus. The calamity was quelled by Napoli II, but Leviathan's poison left deep scars on Raguna and Septimont. Since then, every Primus has upheld the oath of silence to hide the truth. Oh! I mean, I know most of the general stuff that was said here, but... Okay, so it was on purpose then. And yet, even in chains, Leviathan used twisted faith to spur conflict, suffering, turmoil, and struggle that followed all continued to feed it. The dark tide of this world was a calamity brought by Leviathan's hand, but the heads of our family have long suspected that Rinascitans have always harbored a spiritual dark tide. It takes root in the shadows, deep in the valleys of our fears. When the Threnodian draws forth enough anguish, it may call the dark tide into being, and in the terror of calamity, it feasts. The Whisperers once planted an idea in our minds: the dark tide is fate, and Leviathan its keeper. In hindsight, perhaps it was not so far from the truth. Our collective subconscious flows endlessly through the dark tide, by day and by night. Leviathan lies hidden in its depths, weaving unseen changes, delivered to us through our dreams. When those altered bits of us rise to the surface, they slip into the waking mind. Our choices and actions were then guided by a will without form. I fear Leviathan has reclaimed full control over the dark tide. Our every thought and feeling may now fall beneath its gaze and bend to its will. Galbrina and Carthethia hesitated to reveal their full plan, and perhaps this is why, as she said, only an unshakable will can stand against Leviathan. Okay. The harbinger of the dark tide is chosen by Leviathan, an anchor of reality that summons the dark tide, the tide spawn, a vessel too for spreading its gospel and gathering its sustenance. The harbinger is condemned to wander the dark tide's illusions, and as the corruption seeps deeper, the boundary between dream and reality begins to unravel. In time, they may mistake the living for monsters, or even strike down those dearest to them in illusion. Tragedies born of confusion. To others, and even to themselves, they may even come to embody malice and fear itself. If they surrender to that fate, the dark tide will devour them whole, leaving behind nothing but a puppet. Notes, no, there must be another way. We must bring an end to the dark tide, Leviathan. About Carthethia and Galbrina. Carthethia's condition can only be described as death for now. We must accept that truth. Galbrina confided in me, though only in veiled strokes, her intentions. In truth, I know no more of her than you do. I know she bears the rare ability to move between this world and the dark tide's illusions. It was through that gift she was able to pull you back. What I saw in her eyes was unwavering focus, the kind of resolve found only in those who have truly stood against the dark tide. But in those depths, I also saw blackened will, absolute, heedless of means or cost. I wonder, what crucible of blood and fire shaped it? Thankfully, those flames are not aimed at us. Her sights are clear. She simply waits for the moment to pull the trigger. To us, she is an ally worthy of trust. Should danger arise, you may trust her with your back. Alright, I'm preparing to leave for Septimont. I understand Septimont calls for your aid even now. As Galbrina said, we must gather every last flicker of hope. We will stand with the Montellis and the Order to face the crisis in Raguna. This front is ours to hold. If your strength wanes, do not overburden yourself. Safe travels, Rover. Well, you actually had clarified what I have misunderstood. Thank you for that. I'll be sure to come and visit Bai when all of this is over. Alright. Up, up, and away! Ride the wing ray. Rise! Oh, I'm really going up now. This is this really the it looks like the Avenolium though. Again, hopefully after Wuthering Waves, I'm gonna be playing My Little Nightmares 1 and then My Little Nightmares 2. And we're gonna see everything through. No pun intended, but I do like to rhyme. And I'll rhyme at every chance I could get, as long as my thoughts are gathered, and as long as I have unwavering focus to the stream. No more distractions. No more hassles. Just me into the moment of the Wuthering Waves. I will flow wherever the game flows. I will flow with the tides. Okay, enough puns. And once again, hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are during the world, I hope you're all having a lovely day. I was just enjoying a little bit of ASMR from Cantarella once again. Her voice is so endearing. I would visit Cantarella ever so often. I mean, I know where she is. I would really like to douse myself in aromatherapy. I mean, if you guys must know, I actually douse in a little bit of aromatherapy myself. Why? I'm actually taking like I'm technically taking aromatherapy, which relaxes me, which relieves me of my stress. It's actually way better than nicotine. I think it's literally called aromatherapy, by the way. Oh my gosh, are my boys actually calling for me? Hello? Oh, I can't be on right now. I'll have to tell the boys that I'm gonna be late. I am definitely I'm gonna be late, boys. Let me just send this real quick. I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna be late. All right, there we go. All right, let's get to it. So where am I? Oh, I'm right at the front gate. Holy heck, traces of the dark tide spewing out of the... It's spewing out of the throne room. What the heck is this? Hello? It's some other boys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The situation is under control. And then suddenly everything just turns down. Everything goes downhill real fast. Yeah.
Keep moving. Stay in line and follow instructions. No dawdling. I promise. We will return soon.
You know, you restarted as a priestess. You literally restarted your journey as a priestess of Septimont. And now look at you. You're now giving orders like you've known... Man, like... I swear, Ayuno's position has really accelerated in such short amount of time while I was gone.
Well, well. Is that you, Unwritten One? So you did decide to grace us after all. Thought maybe you'd forgotten about us.
Oh, come on. I would never forget you all.
Did you come straight from Raguna?
The situation is, to say, is a bit more dire than we feared.
I did. Has it begun here too? I see you're starting evacuations.
An unannounced high tide. But that term doesn't even begin to cover it. No signs, no patterns. The dark tide's spawn are surfacing at random, even outside the city of Septimont. It doesn't make sense. The Earthrend Wedge is still holding back the dark tide at its depths. At any rate, Augusta's already led a team to the Sanguis Plateaus to investigate.
Or maybe the Earthrender only appeared to be operational, but it has been deactivated by the Fraxidus.
As for me, I'm helping out here. Someone has to stop the panic from turning into a stampede.
It's not just Septimont. Raguna has been hit too.
I see. Raguna too. And Ovidius. He never bent a knee, never played by the rules. Why is it that fate always strikes hardest at those who dare to defy it?
Ironic words coming from you, Ayuno. People still don't remember you?
I'm just a helpful, ordinary person now, helping the temple with the evacuation. No more restraints from the Tetragon, no prophecies. I admit, I've never felt freer. It's just... The last prophecy ended with, the dark tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. After that, nothing. And with this abnormal dark tide behavior, people are starting to fear the end is upon us.
Oh my gosh, it's feeding off from the fear. Oh my gosh, because of this situation, it's begun. It's feeding more into the fears. But maybe that doesn't mean the end is near. But a blank future could mean a new beginning.
Nice thought. If only more people shared your hope. But in the face of something this vast and unknown, fear is only human. We can't blame them for trembling.
I forgot that... Oh, wait. I thought I was, I thought it was Arsenosa for a moment there.
Willa, any word? The dark tide has been spotted at the Three Heroes' Crest.
Oh boy.
Bad. It's the highest point in the Sanguis Plateaus, well beyond the Blight Cloud's reach. The dark tide has never touched it before. They call it the Three Heroes' Crest for the three heroes of heroes who once stood there. Many believe their blessing has kept it one of the few sacred places the dark tide cannot reach, if even that place isn't safe. We need to see it with our own eyes. But Septimont still needs us too.
I'll go investigate. You stay here in Septimont and protect its people. I'll go check it out and judge it for myself. If it is as bad as the reports say, then we'll have to evacuate to... We'll have to evacuate further inland.
Worry not, Honored One. The Senate will oversee the evacuation. Please, go assist the Ethel.
Even the Senate themselves are united before they actually had set aside their squabbles and actually work as a cohesive unit. This is the first I've seen the Senate this cooperative before.
We may lack your strength, but we will not stand idle. We will do everything we can to hold the line.
Well, I can say this much for sure, despite their power struggles. Their goals and intentions are the same as ours. We're gonna need all the help that we can get anyways.
We were born in Septimont. Resistance runs in our blood. And we were raised beneath the shining legacy of heroes. You think we'll sit back and let ruin claim us?
We're counting on you, Honored One.
I won't shame the title of Hero of Heroes. That's why I'm here. For Rinascita.
I hate to admit it, but the current Senate's grown a backbone. Cowards wouldn't last long working under Augusta anyway. Come on, Rover. Let's find her.
I'm This really reminds me of the genesis of war. The genesis of war always felt like this. Not gonna lie. It always has. And I've never ever been so more as scared to admit to say it, but they really have replicated the feeling of dreading for war to such a degree. Well, it can't be helped. However, it won't be a problem. Have no fear, for I am here. Haha, the rover. Man, I gotta work on my entrance tone with that one. And once again, I'm stuck on
Traces of the dark tide are everywhere.
Oh, okay. That loaded up real fast. Yeah. I was gonna say the loading is gonna take longer than I had anticipated because, again, this is not downloaded on the main drive. It's downloaded in one of the other hard drives apart from the main one. Anyways.
The tide spawn always shows up where we least expect them, and never slow down. Our warriors are stretched thin just trying to hold the lines. Even though the common echoes here don't depend on the Genesis Nexus, they're still breaking down due to the Dark Tide's corruption. Don't wear that face. These are Septimont's warriors. They don't fall easy.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, they feel way stronger than the Order.
There! The three heroes' crest. Looks like they just finished a battle.
Well, let's just
Let's pick
hope
up the
they're
pace.
okay.
You fought beside Augusta before, and you once led the battle to defeat the Sovereign. Your presence will rally them.
Look! It's Rover! The Honorable One!
Ah, Lupa's here. Oh man, if they even launched Lupa, a gladiator of the arena, right into here, then the situation really must have been so dire to call up everyone. But I'm glad to see Lupa in action.
My fellow warrior, you came!
I'm glad to see you too, Lupa. My fellow warrior, it's been a while.
Feels like just yesterday we were fighting side by side in the Colosseum. And now look at you! Hero of heroes and all. Didn't see that coming.
Rover, your arrival is appreciated.
Oh, let me introduce you. Augusta, this is...
You know. We know each other.
Did everyone's memories just recover?
Recover.
Never mind that. Didn't I say before, never underestimate my charm?
It is strange. From the moment we met, it felt like we were cut from the same cloth. Like we'd known each other before. She might seem unmoored, but when the storm hits, she holds fast.
All right then, Augusta. What's the situation?
Theoretically, the dark tide flows here from the blight cloud above the plateaus. High tides have always followed its movements. But this time, nothing. No blight cloud anomalies. No frequency fluctuations near the Three Heroes crest. We always knew the Earthrend Wedge was a stopgap as we continued to search for a permanent solution. But this eruption without warning defies everything we thought we understood. We repelled the first wave and set up an anti-corrosion ward using anchor obelisks.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be enough anymore, given this level of degree.
Have you discovered anything?
Allow me to share you everything.
What? But I thought the Sovereign's death would sever the root cause of the Paradise's descent. But Leviathan's rebirth... This is a whole new thread of fate.
The Fraxidos. Always scheming in shadow. Its wicked ambitions know no end.
Your Excellency, another outbreak. Tide spawn heading straight for the camp.
Leviathan won't spare us any time to breathe.
My sword is ready for you, Ufor.
It's been too long since we stood shoulder to shoulder in battle. Warriors! The battle horns sound once again! Let those who defy Septimont tremble at our fury and fall before our valor!
Man, Augusta is really just awesome. She's really just awesome as is. Man, I would take an arrow to the knee for her. I really would. I would really take an arrow to the knee for Augusta. Alright. Where's Lupa? Isn't Lupa here? Hello? There seems to be a fourth member of, Oh, are you kidding me?
To the lands afar.
Tide spawn dead ahead! Let's cut them down in one clean sweep.
Oh, there she is. Oh boy. Everything is freezing! I don't even know what I'm pressing!
It's always a blast fighting beside you, my fellow warrior.
Another horde inbound. They're not letting up.
They're heading straight to the anchor obelisks.
We will stop them.
Entertain you?
Continue with your patrol, soldier.
Stay behind me. Honor cannot be submitted.
Finale. Rend this slumber.
Oh, so that's number 4. Holy heck, I didn't expect this.
You will obey.
they slowed down a little.
Your Excellency, the target's in the remaining anchor obelisk now.
But the gladiators guarding them, they haven't recovered from the last wave.
Oh boy.
On you go. We split up and reinforce the rest. Stay sharp.
Oh my gosh, they went away.
Shall whisper. One more time.
Oh, I'm not in my arrow form. Oh, that's not good. But I'm in my havoc, so I don't know how long this is gonna last me.
You will yield.
One with the sounds. Endure and defy. Down with the curtain.
Oh boy. Oh, I don't want to die here. Come on.
One with the sounds.
How is the situation there?
Just clean them up.
We've cleared Dar Sector 2. Regrouping now.
Oof. Right.
More tide spawn at the southwest base point.
Ugh, trying to wear us down one flank at a time, huh? They're closing in on the obelisks on our side.
Wait, something's off. They're striking at weak spots in the formation. Since when did they fight with strategy?
Leviathan. It's directing them. It saw we were spread too thin and scattered their assault on purpose.
The north flank! Hold the obelisks at all costs!
But there goes one.
If I release this attack, the whole obelisk array may fall. It's testing me, seeing if I'll trade lives for victory.
Oh boy. If only we had more fighters. Well, speak of the devil.
So, this is where we're needed, right? Time to help reclaim those obelisks. The north flank's ours. Let's give them a grand show.
Reinforcements have arrived.
The Montellis greet you. We will secure this cell.
The poison Leviathan leaves behind, allow the Thessalians to cleanse it.
That means Alvarado Vault must be secure.
Made it this time. I've got this side covered.
By the name of Imperator, we'll protect the obelisks here.
This is one grand finale here. Everybody's here. I mean, the very first Threnodian arc with Overthrax was a little bit underwhelming, but they really upped the game.
Let's deal with the mess first. Plenty of time to catch up after.
One obelisk remains on the northeast.
I'll take that one.
You have my thanks, heroes from afar. May your names be etched in eternity. This battle is not over yet. Let's end this together!
Oh, I really could use...
I never thought I'd see the day. Fighting side by side with the Order of the Deep. Onward, comrades! We're not about to shame Septimont now!
I've heard of the Montelli-centric constructs, but seeing that kind of firepower up close is something else.
Heal me. Maybe the Celias aren't as monstrous as they say.
She's absorbing the tide spawn. What kind of power is that?
Nightmare! Break asunder!
The moon is full.
Right.
Invincible!
Down with the curtain.
Undying glory!
I didn't even know what I'm doing anymore with Augusta.
I'll indulge you. Causality, overturn. Honor to you. Rulers rule. Winners win! Yeah. It ends now.
Ooh, that was so good. All right. What do we have next?
What is that in the center? An opening. Something inside is sending them frequencies to recover.
Hmm.
The tide spawn is still hiding in there, ready to strike again. Damn it! There's no end to this.
We won't last much longer at this rate.
Maybe we should stop defending. Instead, we should go on full attack.
The entrance is open. Now's the time.
What are you doing?
What I always planned to do. Hunt the Trenodian. The moment I jump into the dark tide, the tide spawn will retreat to defend. That's when you seal the anti-corrosion ward. Trap them in one stroke.
Jump into the dark tide. Are you out of your minds?
Well, you've jumped into the dark tide before.
More precisely, into the journeying paradise. The suffocating despair you see. It's a gateway, and Leviathan's sanctuary.
You're saying Leviathan built the paradise inside the dark tide?
That grand city you glimpsed within it, it wasn't a hallucination. It was real. Paradise's first form. Everything it plotted fell apart. With no other choice, it began spreading the gospel of its paradise by force. And that gives us a chance to kill it. Right now, it's trying to break the Earthrend Wedge's seal and drown all of Rinascita in the dark tide. But that's not its true goal. It feeds on our terror, on despairing frequencies. That's what fuels its rebirth and its paradise. We must strike at the root, kill Leviathan, tear down the paradise it's built. If not, it will descend upon Rinascita, just as it did here, at the Three Heroes' Crest.
The paradise won't fall unless we can reach it. How exactly do we do that?
The living can only enter the journeying paradise once they've been corrupted by the dark tide. Even then, one of you must go in first to open the way for the rest. Inside, there's a spatial anomaly. Whoever goes first must use the Sentinel's power to break through it, then find a waystone to create a connection for the others to follow. Augusta, you buried the waystone yourself, but it's been corrupted. Only the Sentinel's power can purify it. Take it. Leviathan's eye is still on this place, so I'll say no more. I trust you'll understand what's left unsaid. Once I'm inside, I'll draw its attention. That'll buy you enough time to prepare. Good. All locked and loaded. Now, if you'll excuse me, someone's got to teach the Dark Tide some manners.
Huh? No! Hold on now!
Such an edgelord.
And you, Rover. If your resolve is true, be ready. When the time comes, I'll guide you to paradise.
It really... Is this what DMC is like?
See you all in hell.
Is this literally what DMC is like? I feel like this whole thing was a DMC reference, and I just don't get it because I either don't know the story nor played the game. Is this what DMC is like? Hang on. It almost feels like it's my first taste in what Devil May Cry is all about. Holy heck.
The Tide Spawn are retreating to the center. They're all inside the ward's perimeter. Augusta!
Now activate the anchor obelisks!
We did it.
For now.
But what good is that? She just rattles on, doesn't even check if anyone's really listening, and then dives headfirst into the dark tide.
The journeying paradise lies within the dark tide. I do not think she was lying. That grand city she spoke of, I saw it myself. Rover, we've set up camp near the Three Heroes Crest to keep watch. Let's head back and rest for now.
I'm ready to go now.
There must be a way forward. Once we're back, we'll gather all of Raguna's heroes and plan our next move together. The nature of the Dark Tide and Leviathan. Huh. I see where we are now.
Rover, you're here.
Been a while, Brent. How did you know we needed reinforcements? Shorekeeper?
Regarding that, I think it's best you hear from them directly.
It has to be Shorekeeper, isn't it? Only the Black Shores would initiate such mass teleportation of resonators. It's only the Black Shores and nobody else. Unless there's somebody else at play. Because the only one who has beacon technology and teleportation technology has to be the Black Shores. Please tell me I'm right. It has to be. Gotta be. There's no way. So am I gonna be receiving another transmission from Bueling? Alto? I'm actually pleased. I'm Maybe it was during the time that Cartitia, when I visited Cartitia in the Avenolium, the Black Shores danger signals all flared up. Holy heck, the Montelli head ain't no pushover either. They're no pushover.
Yo! Loud and clear, Rover? So, all available bloom bearers have arrived in Rinascita. We're standing guard at Averado Vault, and Booling is already en route to reinforce Septimont. When the Threnodian blindsided us in Jinzhou, we ate some dust. But this time, the Black Shores will show the world who we really are. We've already synced intel with Raguna, and time's short, so I'll make this a quickie. We've drawn some key conclusions about the Threnodian in Rinascita. The Threnodian is a shadow of civilization, formless and immortal. According to Imperator's judgment, it can't be erased entirely, only shackled. But the one you're about to face is different. The Fraxidus used the Threnodian's gem to resurrect him, and that created a crack in the shell. Tethys believes that with Imperator's power, you might be able to split the gem from the Threnodian and stop Leviathan from fully reviving. If you can extract the gem, Tethys can tap into a Sonoro's infinite expansion to lock that thing down for good. One more thing. Back in Jinzhou, Abby proved capable of absorbing Threnodian's frequencies. This means, in theory, it could act as a temporary host for the gem.
Alright, so we're using Abby
But
for
know
this.
The Threnodian Leviathan is rooted deeply in the minds and souls of Rinascita's people. Only they can truly face it. At Raguna's request, we've teleported some of our strongest resonators to reinforce the front lines at Three Heroes Crest. So, leave the civilians to us. We'll keep them safe. As for combat power, I called in some insurance. Never hurts to play it safe.
Ah, the man of the hour, Falcaro.
Don't worry, we...
Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers!
So you don't have to...
Unleash the fans.
Right, alright, do what you gotta do. We'll just deal with things in Septimont from here.
In any case, you just focus on driving your blade straight into Leviathan's heart. We'll be Rinascita's last line of defense. And we'll be right here, waiting for your safe return.
Man, this is really just... It really feels like...
If not for the Black Shore's aid, we would not have arrived so swiftly, or with such peace of mind.
This really feels like the
This
Avengers
disaster
movie,
has
though.
swept across all of Rinascita. We Raganese won't cower behind Septimont's walls, nor will we sit idle while the dark tide ravages your lands. Septimont has long stood as the vanguard against the tide spawn. This is your battleground. We'll follow your lead, Your Excellency. Just say the word.
Thank you for your trust. Though Septimont and Raguna have drifted apart over the years, in the face of such calamity, we stand together as one for Rinascita. There is no need for formality between us. Leviathan is the source of this chaos. If the Black Shore's plan can truly seal it away, then perhaps the storm it unleashed may yet be stilled.
That Discord Slayer spoke of a connection between the Wastestones. She must have meant the Anchor Stone's ability to resonate and link with another. another anchor stone inside the Dark Tide. That connection could open up a path for us.
When the Dark Tide swallowed me, I did leave an anchor stone behind, but how did you know that?
Not important right now. The real issue is that the anchor has been heavily corroded. To reactivate it, we'll need to purify it using the Sentinel's power.
Even if we take another anchor stone with us, its power alone won't be enough to pierce the spatial anomaly inside the Dark Tide and open up a path.
We're doing a transmission-based transport. There he is.
You'll need this.
The Lantern of Second
Time
Napoleon?
Marta entrusted it to me.
That was the quickest time event. Gosh
Infused
darn
with
it.
Imperator's pure original power. That light once drove back the darkness across Rinascita.
Most of its strength was spent purging the dark tide beneath Raguna. What's left can only shield one person.
And someone will need to carry it in first, to reach the anchor stone and reactivate it. I'll do it. As a captain, navigating through uncharted waters is second nature.
I'll go.
I know how to resist the Dark Tide's corruption.
I really got my hands on the keyboard this time.
The Thessalia family potion grants resistance, and I've endured its whispers for long enough. I know its tactics. Let me face this.
I gotta have my hands on the keyboard for this
We
one.
don't even know where this anchor stone is. Finding it may take time, and your potion might wear off before you reach it. But I still carry the Sentinel's power. I can hold out longer than anyone. I have to be the one.
This relic holds all that Primus once felt. His fury, sorrow, obsession, and resolve. I see that same resolve in you. Take it.
Thank you. But who are you? You haven't introduced to us properly. Never mind.
Lady Cantarella, how many of your family's potions remain?
You're asking if I can brew enough to carry all of us into the journeying paradise. If we're ready to face Leviathan.
So, once that anchor stone is activated, the path should be clear, right? Great! Then would you do us the honor, brilliant Lady of Potions, and get us there?
Rover, this is Rinascita's fight. It is neither your duty to shoulder it alone, nor our desire to see you do so. We will not have you face the Threnodian alone.
I really gotta press the numbers. Like, I don't know if my keyboard is wonky.
Facing
What is
Leviathan
this?
means being corrupted by the Dark Tide. Then so be it.
The priestesses foresaw this. The Dark Tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. If that is our fate, we must meet it head-on.
I understand.
I'll go first. I'll enter the Dark Tide, activate the Anchorstone's connections, and hold the path open for the rest of you.
Okay, I don't think my keyboard buttons are working that quite
Meanwhile,
well.
we'll hold the line at the Three Heroes Crest. The Tidespawn aren't the only threat. The Fraxters might still have their hand to play.
Once the anchors are active, we'll take the potions and follow.
Rinascita will not falter just because a few of its leaders are gone. Its people will rise. We'll meet again in the Paradise and end this together. Leviathan will fall.
Rover, we all understand the burden you carry. We are grateful. We'll continue to monitor the Dark Tide. When the moment comes, we'll move. Until then, prepare and rest.
That visitor from Huanglong, he must know something about Fenrico.
Well, I gotta go after them then.
If the lantern came from the Fabricatorium, then what's happened to the Dark Tide sealed beneath Raguna's seas? There's still time before I go. I need to find him and learn what happened down there.
Alright, let's talk with the U4 first. Your Excellency, fortifications are advancing ahead of schedule. Most warriors, thanks to the healing efforts of the Order and the Phasalia, have been restored to fighting strength and are already deploying at their posts. Additionally, with the Montelli's technical support, the damaged common echoes are fully operational again. They've also contributed a significant number of private echoes, greatly boosting our forces. Oh gosh, words. A timely effort. A timely reinforcement indeed. Understood. Continue to watch enemy movements in our vicinity. Its fluctuations remain unstable, but so far, the Tidespawn have yet to show any signs of offensive action. I believe that Discord Slayer is holding Leviathan's moves in check within the Dark Tide. What do you know of her? I only know she's on our side. Is that so? She stares a curious sense of familiarity in me, and she's knowledgeable about Septimonth's affairs. Almost as if she's lived here before. Regardless, our priority is now to concentrate our forces, hold the line steady, and capitalize on the time she's buying us. The Fraxidus lurks in the shadows. We must remain vigilant against them. Before the moment comes for you to brave the Dark Tide, rest well. The battle ahead will demand everything of you. I trust these will serve you well. And know this, you do not fight alone. Wherever you turn, you will find us standing with you. Ah, sweet. Chest. Phoebe, it's been a while. Ah, notes. I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. Many of these warriors fell under the Dark Tide's corruption in battle. The Sentinel's light can help purify their wounds, but the scars on their hearts are much harder to heal. I know Septimontians don't believe in the Sentinels, so I wanted to try in my own way to comfort those who suffered. Your fate shines even brighter than ever. Thank you, Rover. The Sentinel's form of unity is one of shared faith, without stripping away individual freedom. It's nothing like Leviathan's forced oneness. I heard you're going into the Dark Tide to lead the way for the others. I know blessings alone won't be enough to protect you. What matters now is action. Real tangible aid. Please, take this protective gear with you. Though you walk in the valley of the shadow of death, Fear no evil, for we are always with you. When the time comes, I'll follow the others to find you and fight by your side. Oh! She gave me pizza? She gave me pizza! Ho-ho! Alright, Shakuna, how are you doing? No, it's been a while. It has. Haven't seen you around lately. As a wandering bard, I couldn't just sit idle while everyone else played their part. So I did what I had to do best. Played the loudest tune Raguna's ever heard. With it, I called back every last soul still lost out there. But now, just as we reunite, you're setting off again. Music can be a weapon too. So take my song with you. Winds blow, rains weep, but light will always follow. Look up and you'll see the stars. Their quiet twinkling is proof you'll never be alone. This entire world listens when you sing. Every bold, bright note will follow in your wake. And so will I. Ooh boy, there's so many good items actually. Maybe I should use them in the battle. Hang on. Wait, are there any shortcut keys for this? I want to use them. Hey, wait a minute. Hold up. I want to use these. Utility. Can I... is there any... I can. Hang on. Where's the pizza? Okay, healing bonus. A little bit. Yes. No. Energy regen. All I have are good junk food here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. It's not a matter of knowing how to resist. The Dark Tide's corruption, isn't it? Is it? You've already been corrupted. Are you mad at me? Whatever the case, I respect your decision. But even so, let me say this one more time. Do not overburden yourself. Do not carry this weight alone. We are here. Always. Take these potions. My people and I will begin crafting the full batch. Once you activate the Anchor Stone, we will follow into the Dark Tide and meet you there. Thank you, Cantarella. You, above all, have borne the most. Be safe, Rova. Oh, it's just an advanced nutrient block. Not much, but enough. There we go, the Montellis, the Order, and the Physaelias all rallying together. Even the troop of fools here. Oh, Lord Notes, can you understand them? Ever since the reinforcements arrived from Raguna, we've been seeing a lot of echoes like this one. They brought food. Oh, really? Thank you. If you're dropping off supplies, head to the other side and you'll find a spot there. I wonder what Raguna's dishes taste like. Your fire blazes strong, my fellow warrior. Now I can breathe a little easier. Confident? By Septimon's blazing sun, you better believe it. But I know this Leviathan we're facing together is tougher and more complete than we've ever faced at the Gladiator's Aegon. I will be cautious. But I won't lie. I'm worried about you going into the Dark Tide all alone. Still, when the heat's on, better to slap your back and shout, you've got this, than to doubt. We've overcome a lot together. The dark tide, just another beast to break. You've got your fight, we've got ours. While you open up a path, we'll hold down the fort here. I'm with you all the way. Roll with the punches, right? And here I got this for you. Hope it helps. We all believe in you, my fellow warrior. Now it's time you believe in us. Soon enough, we'll storm the battlefield right by your side. It's all the same lines with different variations, though. So this is how Septimon's common echoes operate. But I see some similarities with our sentry constructs. You actually brought this many echoes along? Grandfather is overseeing Alvarado Vault, and the Black Shores are holding the line there as well. No need for concern. Besides, the Montelli's cache of echoes is nothing to underestimate. But really, such technology is our family's proudest asset. Naturally, we brought what we could with us. Septimon's common echoes use a different configuration than Raguna's, but the underlying logic is compatible. Our tuning technique will still serve us here as well. Looks like you'll be working late again. I don't care about overtime in this case. If working together a little longer means you'll carry a little less, then I'll stay up as long as it takes. Besides, Miss Carlotta hasn't rested properly in days. In times like these, we cannot afford even a sliver of carelessness. We must do everything in our power so that you can focus on what lies ahead in the dark tide, without distractions. These items will strengthen your echoes. Even without us by your side, they'll be reliable allies. We won't let you walk this path alone for long. And here are the troop of fools. Oh, it's Notes. I heard you ran into a rough storm at sea. We did right by the trust they placed in us. We got all the folks from the Ricoli Islands to safety. Compared to what you're about to face, that storm was nothing. Sailing into unknown is never easy. Sailing through the dark tide, even worse. Pero's stuck up on gadgets. You can take whatever you like. I like gadgets. This is all we can do for you right now. Please come back safe, Rover. Pero. Oh, take these shell credits too. They're lucky charms. Or so the old sailors say. Take as much as you like. A little luck never hurts. To us, Captain, you've always been the protagonist. Never forget that. It's not being the protagonist that makes you brave. It's your courage that gave you that role to begin with. We trust you, so trust us. No matter how dark things get, we'll always be here when you need us. Right. Now tell me why you're really here.
You're here, harbinger of the dark tide.
Who are you? How do you know about this?
Choyan.
Choyan.
The capital sent me to retrieve a fugitive and gather intel on the Thrunodian's resonator. I came searching for Raguna's blessed maiden. Instead, I found the Primus. He was tied to the Thrunodian, knew the truths of it all. But the dark tide silenced him in his final moments. He passed this lantern to me. Said it was meant for you.
So... he's...
Oh man, Fenrico's gone.
His ambitions and his crimes were buried in blood. But he paid the price. Gave his life to drive back the dark tide beneath Raguna's seas. That's how the relic reached your hands. Think no more on it. Think only of what's ahead.
Maybe that was his atonement.
Death is a cheap way to pay for transgressions. He knew it wouldn't be enough. Listen. Every harbinger of the dark tide, Fenrico, Mia, the rest, they all met the same end. Death.
How do you know all of this, really? I'm not afraid.
I accepted this long ago.
You've already been touched by the dark tide. Even the Sentinel's power cannot reverse it.
That's why we're not arguing over who goes in first. Anyone else would just suffer longer.
You've been resisting the Threnodians' corruption this whole time. Suppressing your resonance ability so Tidespawn wouldn't surface. Everything you said was just to hide the truth. Deliberately.
I didn't want them to worry.
You're prepared to walk into death alone.
You traveled so far just to honor a dying stranger's final wish. I'll ask for just one more. For me. Please.
The dark tide rejects outsiders of Rinascita. But you're different. I'll do what I can. I'll hold the line here. You do what must be done. When you're truly prepared to die, death doesn't come so easily.
Unfortunately, in this case, he's right.
I never act with sacrifice as a given. Not even my own.
One last thing. The magistrate of Jinzhou asked me to send her regards. The people you helped, they're still waiting for your return. Farewell.
Yeah, I know he's blind. Like, I literally just look into his eyes and I kind of know, and I do know he's blind. Like, there's been a stereotype on how artists draws eyes, the eyes of a blind character. Like, it's really a common trend to like, blank their whole pupils and everything. Like, you see this in many shows in anime. Like, I mean, it's really not a surprise though. But thank you for pointing it out, by the way. And welcome to the stream. I am going to roll for him, 100%. You can bet on it. Rova of Augusta has already departed for the anti-corrosion ward. She and Lady Ayuno prepared some supplies for you. Please take them. Your support means much to us. May your path be safe and battles triumphant. I wonder what's happening with the Dark Tide. I should check in with Augusta and Ayuno. Wait, can I step into this one without being affected? I mean, they say I'm corrupted with the Dark Tide. Can I step into this? Oh, no, I can't. There's still a hazard. Right. There we go. Okay. Looks like we're all set from this end. Ready to go. You're gonna 100%? You can? Well, unfortunately, I was not able to roll for Ayuno and Galbrena. I was not that committed to rolling for Ayuno, I'm afraid. And, Galbrena, I decided that if Galbrena doesn't show up on my 10, 11 actually, then I would just give up on them and move on to Chi Yuan. Cause here, man, it's just that I believe Chi Yuan comes from the same school as one of the 5-star resonators. She was a brawler character. I forgot her name. He comes from the same school as her. But regardless, point being, it's just that I never got to roll the both of them, and I'm really hoping to get Chi Yuan in.
My connection with the world around me.
Cause
it's very much my companion now.
Cause
everything I've experienced on this journey.
Arrow resonators in general. They I'm beginning to see a pattern in arrow resonators, and all of them have traction abilities. I like abilities that have traction, and allows me to hit multiple enemies at once, because truth be told, for every time I play Wuthering Waves, I'm usually just overwhelmed. But then after seeing the pattern, I come to rely on the arrow side of things.
You know, status report.
The frequency is stabilizing. If you're going in, this is your best window.
Well, looks like everything's ready.
Remember that stretch of chaos we once crossed? If Leviathan has shaped this world through the dark tide, expect something similar. Shifting sands, obscuring fog, every step a gamble into the unknown. That Discord Slayer, Galbrena was it? She's bound to the dark tide. If she dared to hunt the Threnodian, she must know how to navigate its depths.
I understand. She'll be my only ally in this.
Once inside, find her existence in the chaos. Reunite with her. She'll guide you forward.
So this time I need to anchor to her. Sorry. My voice shot a bit.
You catch on quickly. I believe you know what to do. Immerse yourself in her rhythm. Feel it, understand it. Find a trace of her within the chaotic frequencies. And when you find her, don't let her go.
Rover, keep your wits about you once you're inside the dark tide.
Oh, Abby, where did you come from?
Don't worry. I'll stick with him every step of the way.
I'm counting on you, Abby.
Just remember you're not going in alone. When the time comes, we will be right behind you.
I believe in all of you, as you believe in me. Because if I say, don't worry, I've faced worse, that's, a little bit, it is reassuring, but I feel like it's a little bit more arrogant, so I'm just gonna go with this one.
If you are ready, step forward.
I'm more than ready. Let's go.
May the eternal sun light your path, and may each step bring you closer to victory.
I swear this looks almost exactly like the Avenolium. But then again, Rinascita's architecture all just looks so. They all look the same. Not gonna lie, all of Rinascita's architecture almost all look the same to me. My computer is desperately trying to load in the cutscene. Alright, here we go. Huh. This place isn't as bad as I thought. There's suddenly light in here.
Whoa. I didn't think there's actually a whole other world inside the Dark Tide. It kind of feels holy somehow.
That's because Leviathan is using a bit of the Imperator's power to influence and reshape the paradise. This is probably one of these areas.
Huh? Feels a bit like chaos, but colder and creepier. Like something's whispering to me. Anyway, let's focus. Like Yuno said, if we do what we did back in the chaos, we can anchor to Galbrenna and find her, right? Let me remember. Something about anchoring to the memories, feelings, and connections in the chaos. The problem is...
We barely know anything about her.
Yeah! Galbrenna's always like... whoosh, she's there, and then whoosh, she's gone. Doesn't really say much either.
Galbrenna is basically like the Batman of Rinascita.
In life, chaos. In death, silence. A stillness veils the teeming multitudes. Glory is washed clean in suffering's tide. The hesitant shall not return. The timid shall not pass. Tell me, little lamb, whence do you come? And where does your path lead?
It's that creepy guy again.
Little lamb, your hostility pains me. I came to aid you. You wish to anchor to her. A simple task. Surely you've heard. The Dark Tide preserves memory. Her past is scattered through its depths, tangled in the currents like fractured glass.
Then we'll just go find them ourselves.
The Dark Tide mirrors the chaos of the human mind. Shifting, twisting. A fleeting thought, and the path ahead may vanish beneath your feet.
How playful this Tacit Discord really is.
Leviathan lurks in the depths of this world, building its kingdom, bending this place into its image. This place is molded by the journeying paradise's frequency. A vision of perfection, unmarred by flaw. But behold, the Dark Tide's true face. A world of hatred, fear, and despair. The world your kind calls hell.
Ah, we're finally in the new map after several weeks.
Leviathan merged paradise and hell with its power of assimilation, cloaking rot in radiance. Yet the mask is flawed. The paradise is incomplete. These twin worlds bleed into one another to create spatial anomalies. Countless souls caught between light and shadow, adrift without rudder or self. Lured by false hope, they stumble into its waiting arms.
I love the VA behind Chimera though. Kind of reminds me of an actual Predator here.
Not yet. Save its light. I will guide you. Walk with me through this wasteland. If you wish to see her, then walk her path. Endure what she endured. You will hear despair's screams. See the dead beg for death. Watch souls willingly burn in cleansing fire. What is? Are you afraid?
did Galbrina send you?
We share an enemy. We need you. Her plan is bold, but an unwanted frequency has mingled into the dark tide. I know not who it is. This path will prove less smooth than she hoped. But for now, you have no choice, do you? Come, little lamb. Open your eyes, sharpen your claws. It's time we journey into the underworld.
Man, never knew I'd be escorted by a cool-looking Tacit Discord here. This is awesome.
The flow of time here is slower than in your world. We have plenty of it. Be patient, little lamb. I shall keep watch over the outside. Speaking with you through the mark of the dark tide saves me considerable energy. As for that small pest, put it to rest, lest its corruption worsen. My presence alone is enough.
Is that Galbrina up ahead?
Ah, a memory. The moment she first fell into the dark tide. She was just a little girl.
I won.
Did you see that? That resonance ability? Can a child really wield that kind of power?
She'll be a force to be reckoned with. Perhaps even rise to challenge for F4 one day.
Damn it. I was so close. If it hadn't been for the difference in our resonance ability, I could have... What did you do to get that kind of power?
My power? It's always been there. Since the day I was born.
Born with it? How unfair. I can't take it. I trained harder, endured more, bled more.
I know. You're all stronger than me, and all worthy opponents. Oh, but please, you should tend to your injuries now.
So she was a gladiator as well.
Are you mocking us? People like you, born lucky, never understand what it means to struggle, to fight for your strength.
No, I really meant what I said. They are stronger than me, in body and in spirit. So many here are. They just don't have the same resonance ability. Why? Why was I the only one gifted with this power?
For those who cannot stomach defeat, even sincerity tastes of cruelty. Fate is never fair. It bestows gifts without reason. Whether blessing or mockery, mankind must learn to carry it with grace.
So, she is from Septimont. Why did she leave? And why has she stayed away until now? Her resonance ability was bright and radiant back then. Now it feels different.
The curse of the dark tide. Had she returned untempered, with curse still unclaimed as gift, Rinascita would have burned for her folly. A fitting fate, don't you agree?
You claim to stand against Leviathan, yet you speak so coldly of human lives. Whose side are you really on?
My own.
The two are not in conflict. Many a mighty alliance has thrived on loathing alone. And I am a tacit discord, a devourer and killer by nature. My allegiance lies only with myself.
But you live inside her. But sometimes you fight alongside her.
We each take what we need. She too accepted my gift. Left to her own strength, she would have fallen long ago. Do not be so eager for answers. Go live them. Feel them instead.
Influenced by the journeying paradise frequencies, tide spawn in the plane of dark tide will gain paradise. Oh, I see. So I have to transition between. Okay.
She carved a path through this underworld for you. But the true danger does not lie in the shadow. It hides in the light. Leviathan toils endlessly to bring its paradise into being. I was right about you. Beneath that calm shell beats a heart that burns for battle. Congratulations, little lamb. You've survived the trials of the borderlands.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really strong myself.
Galbrenna's traces.
Go now. Claim the rewards of the brave.
Where am I headed for this?
Perhaps you have heard of the great dark tide that swept through Septimont 16 years ago. It swallowed her whole. Once touched by the dark tide, a human's resonance ability and frequency are devoured, piece by piece.
I was just in Oak Hollow. Where am I? I can't use my resonance ability. Why?
Oh no! She's...
Because the dark tide loved you, but you rejected its gift. Now, it will consume you instead. You, your power, and everything that was once yours.
Kiria, is that really you?
You could have risen above us all. With your gift, you might have become the hero of heroes. Why did you stop? Why did you reject it? Don't you crave that glory?
Honestly, I never understood why I was born with this power. You and so many others. You deserved it more than I ever did. I've asked myself again and again, what does it mean to be strong? You once told me that real strength comes from the heart, not from outside. And someone else said, she said, real strength is meant to protect.
Oh man.
The dark tide twisted me into a monster. People ran from me. So I won't accept this gift.
How does Augusta not recognize her?
Well said. My frequency is nearly gone. Looks like I'll never get the chance to surpass you now. So take what remains of my strength. Live on. Live for me. Live for all of us.
But why give this to me?
You're not completely lost yet. You still have a chance to escape. More than any of us. And this is our wish.
Within the dark tide lies fate itself. No one can escape the melting costs.
quite as you seem. If someone struck you down, you'd rise up and strike back twice as hard. I didn't want to admit it before, but in the arena, you didn't beat me with power. You beat me with will. The fire in your eyes, it doesn't lie. That's why I believe you'll see it through. So live with pride, head held high, free and unbound. Live for us and prove to fate that it can be defied.
Curious creatures, humans, always resisting fate, entrusting all their hopes to a single soul, just to prove they will not bow to destiny. Yet her power was corrupted. Back then, she was weak, as powerless as a little lamb to be slaughtered. Each step forward was a gamble with death.
But she still escaped. How?
She was born through death. Come, let us walk on.
Oh boy, here we go, another battle.
The traces end here. There's no path forward.
Leviathan hides its message in another dimension. The Sentinel's power you bear. Its hour has come, little lamb. Use it to sever the worlds. Reshape what is.
Okay, got it.
Good. If resistance comes, let that power be your blade. A journey into the abyss allows no return. It is a path ordained. To rise, one must first learn to fall. So it was for her.
Ah, it looks like I'm about... This looks like I'm about... This looks like a place where I would die. Oh, this is giving me shivers.
I remember. When her resonance ability was corrupted by the dark tide, she fought with nothing but instinct and flesh. She clawed through monstrosities until she stood before me. Her frequency was nearly consumed. How rare! A mortal here. It shall gnaw upon thee, slow, ceaseless, until thou bend the knee. Thy fate is to be made one with it.
I know. The dark tide devours everything. Assimilates everything. If I can't escape it, then I'll use it.
To claim a divinity's power is to invite divine wrath. Know this. More Tidespawn lie in wait before thee.
It's already flowing inside of me. So why can't I turn it against them? Why can't I be the one who devours them? These false frequencies need me to survive. If this power doesn't want to listen to me,
Then I'll show it who's the real boss.
Thy own kind wished for thy survival. Yet thou wouldst risk it all.
So I can truly live.
To seek a life true, while death surrounds thee. Absurd.
Then I'll show you. By living. No matter the pain, humanity can live through it. With pride. Heads held high.
Her opponent was right. Her will is... Galbrina held the strongest of wills in all of Septimont. If she were to have remained in Septimont, I can only imagine Augusta would either feel betrayed or she would have never made Ufor in the first place. But what if Augusta shared the same fate? Would it be the same?
Fate. It may be loud, but I don't think it's that strong. I don't believe in it.
I literally just said that a few moments ago, but okay.
To wield the dark tide against its spawns. Fascinating. Perhaps.
Within the dark tide lies fate itself. None can escape the net it casts.
It hurts. But I already see the light.
If the dark tide itself is something akin to chaos, then man, the dark tide really reminds me so much of what Pandora's box is, which is also in Greek mythology, by the way. And within the confines of in the darkness which Pandora's box have held, there's a bit of light. This story is really living up to its legend.
Strength and our final hopes. Live with pride, head held high, free and unbound.
I'm almost there. I won't give up.
Human flesh remaineth ever feeble. This broken vessel's frequency is sundered and shattered. Yet this is indeed a chance of an eon.
Aww. Is Chimera trying to usurp the Leviathan? Is this the ploy? Is he gonna be the next Leviathan? Is this what it is?
I shall give one final push.
You helped her escape the dark tide.
You are free to see it that way. But I made no vow that my boon came without a price. Still, I never did grasp what she meant by truly living.
If you can't tame the power you carry, you'll only be dragged along by it. That's not living. And it's not the future those who helped her wished for her. She carried the same will they did. Even if she failed in that wish, she passed that flame on.
Beyond my understanding. But mark this, without my boon, she'd never have come this far. Her defiance has drawn divine attention. Though she escaped, the Tidespawn still hunt her. Her fate will catch her eventually.
I can see why Cartithia managed to come in contact with them.
To spare Rinascita further calamity, she fled to distant lands, corrupted by the dark tide and losing all her power. At first, she could do naught but run. But she was clever. Learn to track the movements of tacit discords through the dark tide's fluctuations. Even when barely holding herself together, she roamed the wilds, warning others of the doom to come. But men seldom listen to a girl who bears a cursed flame. 'Twas easier to believe she brought disaster. Some even said her flames were from Galbrenna, the legendary tacit discord.
So, Galbrenna was originally a tacit discord's name?
A fiend of ever-burning flame. A monster who spread fear and hatred across the land, luring humans into the fire for her own cruel delight. She borrowed that name and saved many in its guise. But her one mistake was her weakness. And that name became a fate she could no longer escape from. The Dark Tide saw no more after she escaped. So, I will tell you the rest.
Alright.
The flames! She's Galbrenna! The flame demon!
Time is running out.
Disguised as Galbrenna, use their fear to drive them out. But alas, this time, the true Galbrenna had come. So long as hatred burns, such frequencies shall nurture her rebirth. Run as you always do.
Chimera, give me your devouring power. If I can consume her, I can end her rebirth.
You dare bargain with me?
This is a threat. Without me, you die too.
You would not dare.
Hunt with me, or die with me. Your choice.
You know the cost.
Then before that, I'll tame you. But for now, that undying demon will fall beneath my blade! This name is now mine.
To wield this cursed fire with sanity, you will suffer considerable pain. Is it worth it?
Let's go. The hunt continues.
Is this literally a DMC reference? I don't watch enough DMC or play enough DMC to know.
To consume that flame demon, she surrendered more of her frequency to me. Thus our pact was sealed. All that I consume, she inherits as strength.
So, she became what she is by endlessly feeding on tacit discords.
A pact always has a price. Should she fail to feed me fresh frequencies, I shall feast on her soul, piece by piece, till naught remains. So she hunts without end. Weak tacit discords are but tasty morsels. Only the strong may stand beside me. If she would grow, she must hunt true danger. To crave unorthodox power, yet cling to her humanity. 'Tis a savage clash of wills between her soul and theirs. And should her will falter,
You'll devour her frequency. Be reborn through her.
I helped her once broken vessel with my own frequency. Enough to survive the dark tide. This is a long overdue repayment.
No. It was the souls of those humans who saved her. You just saw an opening in her broken frequency and slipped in. Admit it. You just wanted to escape the dark tide, didn't you?
I do not deny it. After centuries, a door opened at last. And she bore a soul unshaken, even at the border of life and death. The most perfect vessel I have ever known.
You are the most unique Tacit Discord I've ran into. Man, I really can't shake the feeling I'm literally just seeing a Devil May Cry reference right here. I don't know why, but I feel like it is in some way, shape, or form, but it's kind of unique to Wuthering Waves. I hope that when I watch or play Devil May Cry, I wouldn't just fanboy and be like, "Oh wait, I saw this in Wuthering Waves. It's a reference to Wuthering Waves." No, I better not. Gosh. I know I learn things on the go by relating to what I've learned, but I am very sure which series came first. It was Devil May Cry, alright? People had repeatedly told me that this is just she's a walking reference. I get it. I'll learn Devil May Cry soon enough. Hopefully.
Besides, suffering is a gift. Through it, she learned the true meaning of strength.
To endure and overcome suffering is what's worthy of praise.
Fate showed her countless tragedies, stirring her compassion, but robbing her of the power to save. They gave her a second life, but what I offered was a path to wrest her strength back from fate. And that is what she chose. She walks this path with zeal, never resting, as if every misery in the world were born of her own weakness. Oh, and there are 4 more like me in her now. Ah, I almost forgot. Of course, one must not forget the flame demon herself, Galbrenna.
At this point, Galbrenna feels like her true name. But what was her real name?
That you must ask her yourself.
She handles well.
Hope I'm not too late.
Not too late, not too early. Right on time. One side each.
Alright, here we go. Got it. I know what to do.
Mortal. We meet again. I tried to clear the path for you, but that thing got in my way.
You handled all the monsters along the way by yourself.
More or less. Too many roads led here, and I couldn't be sure which one to take. So I wanted to make it easy, whichever way you chose.
You've already...
Aw, darn it! I hate it when the dialogue cuts like that. Ugh.
One last thing.
You didn't have to go so far, Discord Slayer. Take what's left of me. This flicker of a soul won't last much longer anyway.
Just hang in there. I'll find a way to save your frequency.
You don't have to carry it all yourself. Sometimes it's okay to lean on someone else.
Thank you.
Human frequencies dull the pain of absorption. Why not let them serve a purpose? Burn them before they turn.
I did it because I wanted to. Not everything needs a reason.
That's what separates us from tacit discords.
Ha! I gave you power, not so you would squander it on sentiment. Unleash your true nature. Terror, slaughter. That is what you are made for.
Your time's up. Crawl back to where you belong.
Looks like you've got him on a leash.
Taming him isn't the hard part. Becoming stronger than him is. Oh, and keeping him hungry enough to feed on my terms.
Do not mistake this for triumph, Gal Redder. This battle will not end until one of us is dead.
Quite moody.
Let him howl. Humans don't kneel to beasts. That power you used, was it the Sentinel's power of separation? And that incredible little one. No wonder Cartetia had the nerve to propose such a mad plan.
Mind sharing that plan now?
Even here, the Paradise's frequency isn't stable, which means Leviathan hasn't completely seized control. So, looks like part one of the plan worked.
You bear the Dark Tide's power, but you are no Harbinger.
Good. We can avoid a lengthy explanation. If you're looking for the Harbinger too, you must have seen it. The apocalypse Leviathan will bring forth. It was meant to remain restrained by the Sentinel, but I feel it stirring again. I followed its frequency and found you.
Most of Leviathan's power resides in me, but a fragment escaped. I've been tracking the one who carries that power.
That gem was cast into the Dark Tide. If this is where things are at, that leads to only one conclusion. Leviathan is about to resurrect. Freed from the Sentinel's hold, it's returned to its primal state in the Dark Tide, like water returning to the sea. We must trap its frequency before we can destroy it.
Yeah, I forgot. Sentinel's dead. No wonder.
Or we can use me. Leviathan's instinct will draw it to reclaim what was once part of itself. The godhood inside me.
But that godhood has fused with your humanity. Their frequencies are nearly identical now.
That's exactly how we trap it. When Leviathan awakens, it won't distinguish. It will devour all frequencies blindly. If I offer my humanity, I'll become an anchor, give form to formlessness, and trap its frequency in one place. And if it's now hiding in the Dark Tide, I know you have a way of sending my humanity into it, right?
And I suppose you know the cost.
I do. But I have faith in those who strive to protect this land. In him. and in you. The Dark Tide can't read either one of our minds. Only we can do this. Discord Slayer, let me be your first bullet. Fire me into Leviathan's heart.
When the time comes, I'll kill you in front of them. To convince Leviathan of your necessary death.
Then I shall leave the rest to you. Thank you for choosing to be misunderstood, hated, and for putting your life at risk. Thank you for your resolve, Discord Slayer.
With the Sentinel Sword of Divinity, we split her godhood from her humanity, leaving the divine within her. Then, I fired the Dark Tide bullet to consume her frequency and send her humanity into the Dark Tide.
I really panicked back there.
Leviathan can't truly distinguish the signals it receives. It's blinded by what people believe. By tricking the one closest to the Blessed Maiden into accepting her death, we lowered its guard. Now that Kartitia has trapped its frequency, all that's left is to gather strength, reach the paradise, and finish Leviathan.
Don't tell me you were planning to kill that Trinodian alone.
Even I'm not arrogant enough to think I can take the Trinodian by myself. No apocalypse is ever stopped by a lone hero. It's always a difficult struggle, fought by countless lives. In this hunt, my part is to clear the way while the others prepare, set the aim, and fire the first shot. Maybe I'm gambling. People freeze up facing the end. Fear takes hold. Even those brave enough don't always get that blessing of fate. But if there's even the slightest chance to stop a disaster, I'll take it. Even if I stand alone. All I need to know is that when I drained the last drop from my glass, I had the guts to pull the trigger. Worst case, I stay trapped in the Dark Tide, holding Leviathan back a little longer. That's the price I'll pay. But I think I bet on the right people.
Some of us might use the word trust.
I can sense Augusta's Anchorstone. It lies beyond this well in the deeper realm of the Dark Tide. But the deeper we go, the stronger Leviathan's mental interference will be. Here, wear this. This cassette tape is a rare find from Lohai Roy. It preserves your most innate frequency. Perfect for what's ahead. I don't know how it works, but it's a good time for music, wouldn't you say?
Huh. Oh, it's gonna be a music album.
Does the song have a name?
They're usually named after the one who recorded them.
So, your real name is...
I'll tell you when this is all over. Call it a promise. A promise that we both make it back in one piece. If you're ready, let's go.
This is cinema. Absolute cinema.
You know how to use the Sentinel's original power, don't you? Then change the world if something gets in your way.
Okay.
are there
Right.
so many enemies here?
Leviathan's kingdom. It created them itself. Nothing more than empty husks.
What should we do? Should we avoid them?
No. We slay them all.
Yeah, you'd say that.
They need no mercy. Their rest awaits. You can escape me. I've come to send you to your grave.
A fresh face.
More, behave now.
One with the sounds.
Read.
Oh boy.
None shall whisper.
Speak of the I'll show you.
The gates of hell.
Oh, I swapped in time. Holy heck.
Just a scratch.
No time to lick your wound.
One with the sounds.
Oh, what am I targeting?
You will obey.
Gotcha. Rise from hellfire. By my trigger. Enter hell's gate.
Scorched to
Behave now.
Oh boy, I need more. I need more cover.
Down with the curtain.
Oh, this is not enough. What am I shooting at? What am I targeting?
That's it. The hunt ends here.
time to die.
One with the sounds. None shall whisper.
Holy heck, there's so many of them.
You double. Explode.
To hell with you.
Another mortar thrown at us. Oh, bring it on. This song is about to hit the chorus.
Oh, I gotta conclude this quick.
A fresh face.
It's over.
Some faint melodies disrupted the rhythm. Try switching worlds. Finally, we've arrived. The true gateway to hell.
Oh boy.
Shining with your love, we stand united in devotion. With hearts full of joyous loyalty, we rise from the sea, guided by your light.
The dead grow tongues and sing praise day and night. That's what's become of those consumed by the dark tide. If the journeying paradise reaches our world, everyone in Rinascita will suffer the same fate.
Look at them, lining up to flatter their divinity, groveling for its grace, without Leviathan's wisdom. Feeble minds like theirs are fit only to be devoured.
Ceaseless worship, stripped of meaning or soul. From this shore to the next. From paradise back to our world.
All to gather more believers, to be drawn into Paradise's maw. Then they'll go claim their due from Leviathan.
Even with the tape's help, We can't stay exposed to these hymns for too long. Chimera.
I don't take your orders. Silence, wretched souls! There is no place for you in paradise. Burn in your ruin, and rot in hell.
Seems Chimera still commands some authority here.
Coming back here feels like coming home. By blood, they ought to call me Forefather. Leviathan was right about one thing. Fear is the most ancient and enduring truth in all living things.
All right, let's get a move on then. I'm supposed to anchor something here, and that'll allow everybody else to come in. Are you... no? Oh, no! Oh, these are common echoes. They're not tacit discords yet, but they're gonna be. Oh, this is sad. Septimonth's relics are here too.
We're here again.
The Styx Lake. A myth once whispered in Septimont, now carved into reality by Leviathan. Those touched by the Tidespawn often begin to see things. Hallucinations. And this lake is usually the first they find. Anger, sorrow, pain. Leviathan reads the depths of our hearts. And from them, it births this river of memory. What you see here is a part of you.
All those terrible visions. But why were you there too?
My mind can walk between reality and the dark tide. I've crossed this lake many times, trying to guide the lost home. Oftentimes it isn't hell that people fear. They fear fear itself, and that creates hell.
Man, this underground is vast.
There. Do you see it? At the edge of this underworld. That's the journeying paradise.
Through me, walk the path of glorious ascension. Through me, enter the city of eternal bliss.
No matter how Leviathan dresses it up, it can't hide the truth. It's a liar, twisting souls and selling a paradise of lies.
This lake, it's not quite like how I remembered it.
The Styx Lake, a place where all souls meet. Some call it by another name, Main's Deep. Leviathan reshaped it through the dark tide, turning it into a furnace where souls are melted down and reforged.
A crude imitation of the Sentinel's way of giving form to remnant creatures. But Leviathan takes the souls devoured by the dark tide and forges them into its obedient kindreds.
Surprisingly enough, as a tacit discord like you, you're not obedient to Leviathan. You were never obedient to Leviathan.
Nostalgic? No. What I carry is rage. A rage for vengeance.
This is where Chimera was born.
What is Chimera, really?
Do you mean me or us? Born from the fury that courses through the earth, rage cast my spine, and slaughter forged my chest. I've torn through countless souls, rained fire on fields, slept to the wails of 1,000 dying cries. They remember me as Nemean, the name of the land I reduced to ruins, a name forever seared into their hearts with terror.
Man, this is so Greek.
But Leviathan, its treachery dragged me into the dark tide. It twisted my frequency and forced me into an abominable union with the frail goat and pathetic serpent. We were merged into one. Since then, our frequencies gnaw and rend at one another, torment without end. The agony wrought by its will, I shall repay tenfold, carving bone, feasting on marrow, until nothing remains.
I truly think Chimera is just another Threnodian in the making.
Chimera was Leviathan's first tidespawn, created by fusing the frequencies of 3 powerful tacit discords, the first of its kindred. Don't expect nobility from him. He has the gift of wisdom, but at his core, he's still a tacit discord driven by instinct. A destroyer in life, a prisoner of vengeance in death. That vengeance is what broke Leviathan's leash. But now our goals align, and that's likely why he's willing to listen this time. These human frequencies, they're trapped in the Dark Tide's corruption, still clinging to their last shreds of will. Leviathan can do nothing but trap them here and torture them with the pain it's harvested. That alone is reason enough to slay it.
We in Leviathan? We set them free.
Exactly. Look, the Anchorstone Augusta place is just across the lake.
And we fly across.
No. The waters are dark with corruption. Trying to cross would only rouse the Dark Tide.
Wretched souls, abandon all yearning for the light of paradise.
Ah, the boatmen.
Come not to save, but to ferry thee to the far shore, into the underworld of hell.
It's the boatman. I forgot his name, but I know who this is.
As for you,
in Greek, he's Greek. He's Greek.
No place upon this river. Turn back. Seek another crossing. Leave this place and be not consorts of the dead.
Beholder finds no anomaly. Long staff, eyes like burning coals. If Leviathan based this underworld on the old tales of Septimont,
Sharon, there we go.
The ferryman of the dead.
Sharon. I keep forgetting his name.
Its made-up characters only mechanically follow their scripted roles. Hand me that lantern-shaped terminal. I'll handle this.
Whence comes your pride that you would defy my word?
We come by the highest will's command. By divine pardon, we shall cross to honor the dead and to return hope to the living.
vessel for the dead bears not the weight of the living. If you would cross, cast off the riches and honors of your former days.
The old stories say Charon favors gold and jewels. If the living seek passage, they must offer a fortune deemed worthy.
I mean, Brant's lucky coin would work.
The accursed shore awaits all who fear not divinity. If your heart harbors unfinished desires, and you fear not death, then come, step aboard.
This is such a unique one, just like Mia and Avidius, and yeah, this one's also unique. Is this one of what was it? Is this one of the script writers' creations too? I feel like we're close to the end.
We have arrived.
That was surprisingly smooth.
I had the beholder on him the whole time. My instincts keep telling me something's off. We'd better stay sharp. The anchor stone is just ahead. Let's go activate it.
Right.
Its energy has been reshaped by the dark tide. We'll need the Sentinel's power to purify it before activation.
Yeah, it's been 3 hours. Almost 3 hours, but yeah, I'm gonna take a break from here. I mean, I'm sorry to cut this short, but I can only imagine I'm this close to completing the final main quest for the Rinascita arc. I can't teleport anywhere, I'm afraid. But I gotta take a little break, cause Notes is really tired. I gotta pace myself for this one. Anyways, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're all having a lovely day. I'm gonna be checking this here and there. I am Notes of the Archive. We'll finish it off on the next stream. Oh, Galbrena's. I feel like they're really selling Galbrena to me at this point. They're really selling Galbrena to me. Okay, one more pull. One more 10 pull. That'll be it. I'm going to end this stream with 1 10 pull. And if she doesn't come, that'll be the end of the stream. I would be satisfied with just as is. Alright. 10 ones down the drain. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever out there in the world, I hope you're all having a lovely day. I am Notes of the Archive. I'll see you in the next stream. Goodbye, everybody. For a moment there, I thought me looking back is just okay. All right. Okay. Anyways. Stream is over. Let's try one more. Right. Yeah, I'll continue back here.